Hi everybody. I This is my 2 o'clock talk that I said I would do on November 26th. And it is Thanksgiving in the USA. And so it's 2:12. I'm a little late. I was actually I heard noise. I think it's my heater. In my room it's nice and cozy, because the rest of the house is like on 66. So I don't know what this room is on with a little space heater, but it feels good. And there's actually a bigger space heater that my mother had in her room, and of course she's not in her room anymore because she's in Florida. So I may get that one because and put this one in the bathroom. So this is interesting. I don't have on any lights in the room. And in when I first started streaming, lights stuff didn't change in my room, but I don't know if it's YouTube or I get visitors with. We'll see if the lights change a lot here. So this is my talk for 2 p.m. And I really just wanted to check in and support you. And I think that even though I'm not a Gemini, I feel like sometimes there's two faces of Ritza. There's this really sweet, compelling, cute face. And then there's this other one's like gonna give it to you. But I'm coming to the place where it it doesn't matter. Some of you will find me, some of you won't find me. But I basically am going to be here for you to support you as all the behind the scenes political stuff starts to become up in the forefront. Or however, you know, the military and good government's going to unfold this because of things going on that are going on and people don't want to know about, and people just want to fight and blame. And I can relate, like okay, like say you don't know politics that well, or maybe you know politics a little well, but you just like the whole idea of voting Democrat, or you just had like that emotional pull. But for whatever reason, this whole time has been about what's really good for human nature, human evolution. And hey, Brett baby, hi there. Oh no, hello, it's fine. I never know, because I'm new at this, who's going to jump on, and I'm learning. And yeah, certainly I'd like to reach more people, but I was just supporting people. Like, I can fully understand if you wanted to vote Democrat, especially because if you don't know politics, it just sort of seems like that heart way that maybe you should go. Like the Republicans seem so fierce or rich, or what, like maybe you don't know. But when you do research and it takes some time, in the sense of where am I going to look? What am I going to read? Do you work 30 hours? Do you work 40 hours? Are you taking care of kids? Are you going to walk your dog? You've got to do your school. You've got to work on art. You've got like all these other interests. You want to see your boyfriend, girlfriend. You want to go shopping. And yet, what are you paying attention to? And so sometimes, you just kind of go with whoever you think is right because he said so, should be good. And my journey was, I saw something really not right, and I went and looked, and then it sucked me down a hole where I followed people, and I could go look up some stuff. And I could resonate with me. What did I remember? What do I recall? What in hindsight did I sort of know what was going on? But I didn't want to look at it because I didn't have a head for politics. So I'm just here to say, like, I'm here for you, because shit's gonna hit the fan, and it is. It is anyway, whether you won't catch it on mainstream media. And it's just a fact. Whether you call it mainstream media, good news, lying news, fake news, lame news, you're not going to. Those most of those people right in our faces at the particular openers, they make $1 million a year. And they're not going on the field to do the reporting. They're reading from a chart. And also they get like ticker tape, to kind of prepare them, like what the news is, what's coming, what they can say. And they're reading from a script. So basically they're kind of like actors in their own way. And for whatever reason, whether they're programmed, whether it's money, whether they really believe in, do know, don't know, I think it's hard to know if if you, well, I was gonna say, if you had a pedophile boss, wouldn't you kind of know it or sense it? I mean, Walmart has been owned by China. Most of us thought it was like an American family, but China. That's why there was all that baby shipping kids stuff all over the world since the 80s. Yeah. Like when they in the 80s said, oh, we're going to have one child per family and no, it's Forbidden City. Don't come. Bye. We just, you need special, appointment to come in. That's when the hells began for those people. Really, really, really bad. Anyway, I just want to be here for you because it's just too easy to judge. It really is. I mean, I get riled up, right? My father, my 86, 87-year-old father, like he was like, what the hell is wrong with you? You are for those people. What is wrong with you? Are you crazy like them? This is the president now, meaning Biden's the president now. And I was like, no, Papa, the mainstream media doesn't get to call a president, and even votes are out still. There's a big controversy about it. Just a little because you're out of data. Can you plug your laptop or computer back in, or maybe your phone? Do you have whatever? And maybe you're in a place you can't plug in. So uh, he was like, if he were younger, I thought he was gonna like throw me like 12, 15, 19 feet down the hall to my bedroom. Yeah. So it's like you can't say anything around some people, and that's just how it is. But it's all unfolding, it's all there. There's people to go look and people to go listen to, and I'm just trying to keep it light. Like right now, I'm gonna talk more about my art. In fact, in back of me there's some art. I can't see it that good. And art and how I'm gonna do my art. Like I guess when I go on these things, I'll just show you stuff that I get and whatever. I did put this affirmation out. Oh, it's going to show you. It'll be backwards. It'll be weird, but see. It's goddess of, oh, it's not coming in good. Let me see if I put it. Goddess of murals is what it says. There it is, a little bit better. Goddess of murals. And there's my logo, a coyote with a heart. Yeah. So, like I admire Dolly Daydream. She's been doing this a long time. Oops, just dropped the coyote. Went for a walk. So, she's been doing this a long time, and she was a person that went down the rabbit hole, did a lot of crying, whatever. And she has like over 3,000 followers. But I like her because she does her art and she shows it, and she's just so free. And it's nice to be around people who are free, even if they are, 3,000 miles away over the water. If you don't have any friends down the street, which I hope you do, but I don't. I have like maybe 3 friends in America, maybe. Everyone is everywhere. I meet people through here. So, yeah, I just want to stay light, stay bright. I don't know if you want to chat back. Are you at your home with your family and stuff? Because I already did that thing about like, I already yelled at the mayor and the governor in Massachusetts. It's just they don't know real science. Like it's always been interesting, hasn't it, that people in politics, they got a job, they have a nice house, they want to eat, they maybe go to meetings and shit. What else do they do? Wear a mask, don't wear a mask, tell you what to do. What do they do? What do they do? They can't make a law. They really can't. They can't tell you to wear a mask, and they can't take away your business, and that's what people don't recognize. You don't know the Constitution. All of us need to read the Constitution better and have constitutional classes online and take it apart bit by bit. Because the governor and mayor can't make a law. They can make a civil demand, but they can't make you. And why businesses and everybody's going along, it's like, we better be good. This is how it spreads. Blah, blah, blah. Be nice. Don't make a wave. Don't get in trouble. Want to keep my job. Blah, 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 blah. And also, they don't tell you, right? Someone honest around us, right? They're going to tell you those blue masks from the hospital, they come from China. Oh, the sworn enemy? China. And they come in a box that says, does not prevent the spread of COVID-19. I mean, really? Like, what? Hello? And then some people have the designer mask. Oh, I'm used to it now. It goes with all my outfits. Don't get used to it. Don't let your brain have a fart where you have no brain at all. Really? Question. You don't have to be like a motherfucking... You don't have to be like a person that runs and hits people and takes down statues and burns stuff and gets mad and swears at people in public and stuff. You can just be a person that listens and, offer if people want to offer, or just say, no, I'm sorry, that's not my truth. This is my truth. And if we don't agree, I'm just gonna buy the stuff and I'm gonna go. Like that. Oh no, I'm in America. I'm in a town called Holden, Holden, Massachusetts. That's what I am. Are you in the UK, rat baby? Because I listen to Mark Atwood, Dolly Daydream. I think Mark Atwood is in Ireland. I don't think he's right. I don't think he's right in England. Could be. Sometimes I've a little bit listened to Magenta Pixie. I've listened a little bit to Jen McCarthy when she's been on certain shows a little bit. Charlie Ward has his own channel and big following, but he lives in Spain. He just has a lot of connection. I'm trying to think who else. Oh, Brian Rose. Brian Rose was running for mayor of London, I believe. I hope he gets it. I think he will because he's a truther. He wants to interview people. He wants us collectively to like what's going on. He's interviewing people. What do they have to say? What's really going on? He does research. I like all this about him. Yes, he already started out as a millionaire, which probably really helped him, especially during this time. But he, like everybody else, was challenged. He's got family. He's got a wife. He's got kids. He's got at least two kids, maybe three. And everyone's challenged in their own way. I mean, it helps, I suppose, if the guy have had money to live on a little bit, but it's running out. No, I got maybe another month. But I'm looking at how to forward my art and waiting back for some. I'll call them just bits, just different information. It has to be fixed during the week. Then when it comes back to me, like probably, let's say I see it December 3rd, then I can really start putting together my journals and my cards. I have flyers I can pass out, flyers I can sell. I was hoping to come up with a fundraiser for a place and maybe be seen, but then I need to have like something else to give away. Like I don't want to give away some of my bits that are going into creation of my journals and cards. I gotta have like this little extra whatever. So, and I'm in the process of, I've never done murals. I've only mostly created, small, like a little bit bigger than a laptop, like 11 by 14, 11 by 17, 12 by 17 images, mostly because I've always haven't had a place that was long enough and I couldn't carry stuff around, and the stuff I had to work with wasn't a lot of paintbrushes, and it was oil pastels I first started working with, and just like drawing, and they meant something to me. So when I make things bigger, and if they can go bigger, it is because I've had like a good a photographer take a good picture, not just phones. I am alone to eat a biscuit. I don't know what that means. I'm alone to eat a biscuit. I'm alone to eat a biscuit. Oh, yeah. I'm making natural hydroxychloroquine. It's on the stove right now. You have to simmer it for 2 hours. I got that from the UK from a HCQ Warrior Princess. A lot of people are drinking that a little bit every day. So I was out of it for a couple of days. I did it. I don't know. I did it for like 6 days in a row. I made a gift up for a couple of people. Maybe they tossed it because it's not like great tasting. It tastes bitter. It tastes funky. But you have like a tablespoon. I think you could have like say you had like this much, and sip it. I just chug it down. It's down. It can add honey. It can make it. We can warm it up to like tea, but I didn't. I just I could. I suppose I'd try it that way, but then I would warm up more. Like a cup, like a regular brew. Yeah. So yeah. So I know that recipe. If you need it, Rap AB, give me your email or whatever, or I can find you if I can find you on Messenger or wherever, however you are, I'll put you I can get you a copy of that. But Mark Atwood, he's good to follow. He's got some very interesting about abracadabra. So I think if you look up abracadabra, the word itself means basically I'm gonna make this happen or something like that. I want to go look it up. And someone who's broken the abracadabra clock code to help us all transmute. Um, it's a tool. There are other tools out there. You may have your own. People would rather trust them better or whatever that help you. I don't know what it helps you do. I think it helps you into you in a deeper and more profound way, especially during this time of ascension or whatever we want to call it. And he also talks about negative entities, demons. He also talks about, let's have people on the show who talk about cryptocurrency. I'm about to take a look at that. I just like him. He's a real guy. He's a creative guy. Um, plus I'm getting away from, I do listen to politics, but I'm getting away from it a bit. And I'm trying to get away from getting so down any rabbit hole, or sometimes I can't stay with people when they're too much in contradiction. Like, I love Prime Minister, who's good to follow. He's a minister. He did have a history of not being a good or whatever he did, and he was in jail. That's like a lot of ministers, right? And people like, oh no, I think I found my faith, or I think I found something good, so I'm not doing this anymore. But he has like really cool people on his show. He had a patriot lady on his show, like her house burned down, and it's like mysterious that her house burned down, like in a way. So, and her dogs were on fire. They died, mother dog and puppies. But forgive me, their screaming woke the husband up, who woke the wife up. And he ran to get her because he had fallen asleep on a couch. Maybe it was cooler, or watching TV, whatever. And he just didn't move. And he ran to get her. She was trying to see if she could save the dogs. She couldn't. They might have saved a boy dog, but he might have, he was in the porch area, but he might have died because of the smoke. And they lost everything. Two cars. I mean, their car's it was really bad. It was just all, they had nothing. They had the clothes on their back, whatever they slept in. And she had to go. She ran, I have to get my money. You have to get my purse. She ran to get her purse. So whatever was in there was in there. Anyway, so people sent her a little bit of money, anonymously or not, through GoFundMe, which I was thinking of doing for my art. So it would kind of help, get some things I needed to start if people felt the inclination or whatever. And basically, if we GoFundMe, then my return would be like, making you a little card or getting you some stickers or getting you a journal, like, something like if people gave higher, I definitely want to give a journal, but to give something, because it's good to keep any energy of exchange flowing, even if it's a penny. There was a guy named Charles Fillmore. Oh, he's croaked now. He's way old, but oh hey, whatever. Hi, he it's all about exchange. So, we're going into that. I Josh from Texas. I'm in Holden, Massachusetts. Texas. We're in Texas. I traveled through Texas a couple of times, but just on whatever route that was. I think it was Route 40. So I went probably through Amarillo. I did stop at a church in Amarillo, long time ago, because I had other people traveling with me that I picked up, and I said to them, it's gonna be Sunday tomorrow. Wake up early because I need to go just be around people who feel spirit, God, goodness. I just need to be like centered, because I don't know what I'm doing traveling cross country on a shoestring budget. I thought I knew my goal, but it was like kind of scary where whatever was going to happen. I'll tell you, whether you call it God or spirit or infinite mind, if you're a traveler, you get taken care of. If you just can stay like open and stay as positive as you can, just try to do good. I mean, you got to survive, but try to stay good. Angels and invisible helpers watch over you. It's your choice. I mean, there could be people that could be mean or crappy or evil, but you can kind of feel it, like move in that direction, don't move in that direction. But I just always ask my angels for help at the time, and they were helping me. But sometimes I was like, I don't know. It was really, but I did it. I came back. I ended up in Arizona. I didn't end up in California. And a part of it is I'm kind of glad, because then, I don't think I would have turned Satanist and killing, drinking blood and to be famous. I would have been very disillusioned. I would have probably been told, "Oh, you're too ugly. You're not what we want. You're ugly." And like it put what could have worn at me. And at the time, it was really weird. I wouldn't have done well. So kind of been back and forth across the U.S. I'm at my father's house now. I don't know what's going to happen in a few months. If he's going to sell the house, where I'm going. I've been living off my savings, so I get it. If I have to wear a mask because I have to join the ranks of whatever this is, I'm going to go buy a piece of silk. I certainly have I have a belly dance mask, so it's kind of like coins, and Yes, you can breathe through it. You kind of can't because it's like a curtain. It's still a curtain. It's a blanket. Do you have blankets on your face? And I have the gangster, or you would call the bandit one that you tie like that way. But even though this is like open, it'd be like, let's see, it'd be like, so if I put this up, this is kind of open, but it's limiting your oxygen. Oh, Austin's supposed to be awesome. You want to talk to anyone? There's not anyone here. You might want to go somewhere else. I'm only here for a little while. I'm just mostly trying to, get seasoned, learn about this, get my art out there, talk positivity about ascension, about, or whatever you want to call our evolution as on the planet, because we are. And it's not gonna. I don't think it's gonna friggin' split in a sense, like you're gonna say, "Oh, my friends over there because they were like Satanists and I'm not." Bye. I don't think it's gonna be anything like that. I think it's really gonna be like we're feeling ourselves change, and just acknowledge that you feel whatever it is. If it's anger, sadness, fear, whatever it is, feel it, and then especially if it's lower energy, then just go whatever. Hey Josh, my bid not playing, but my chat works. Your chat works. That's good. Um, so I just obsessive compulsive disorder. You can get over that. You can get over that. Do you want to get over it? That's the first. If you want to get over it, you may like it. Sometimes we like stuff. Sometimes we get to say, "Oh, well, you know what? It's good to be clean. It's okay. It's okay to be clean." Maybe you could just tell yourself, "I'm going to shower twice a day, and I'm super clean." You could have affirmations. You could do some mirror work on that. Perhaps. Perhaps. Yeah, it all depends. We can get over a lot because our DNA is changing. So I'd go in the mirror and dialogue different, and I'd write, I'd journal your gratitudes. Maybe you think that's weird. So I'd get a journal. This can be a cheapo from a dollar store or whatever. You can even write my gratitudes, and every morning when you get up, definitely every day at some point, pretty much try to get the same time, and then you just write gratitudes. I woke up. I love my pillow. I love the sky. I love my dog. I love my cat. I could brush my teeth. Thank you. My angels, God, clouds, my job, my car, my hat. Anything you truly in your heart feel good about, that's where you start. If you can also write, my health is better and better. I'm so grateful. My health is understood. So you can write, I'm grateful. My health is better and better because better is better. Better is better. So even if you make a little progress and sink down, then you make some progress and sink down, progress, sink down, progress, sink down, progress. Better is better. You got to start somewhere. If you keep on saying, I have a problem, I'm a blah, 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 blah. If you keep on doing the I am, you're going to stay there. You're making yourself a victim. I'm not saying that you're not justified. I'm not saying that you're not justified. Oh, I'm sure you are. Things happen to all of us. We all have a story. I get you. I get you. I do. But we can start. Our word is our wand. Like in the Bible, it says, in the beginning, there was the word. If there's anything that's 100% true in the Bible, that would be it. In the beginning, there was the word. There was sound. There was frequency. There was vibration. So I will is very strong. I am. I am the goddess of murals. Haven't done any mural yet, but my lady, my friends have abandoned me. I think for fear of my illness. Well, you can't blame them. Send them love when you can, because it's hard to be around someone that's sick all the time and wants to talk about it all the time. And this is a fact. You know that. You're sick of yourself probably talking about it, some shit like that. Stop it. Don't do it. Don't do it. How do you do it when you've always been doing it? You gotta make baby steps. Just gonna make baby steps. Do you use YouTube for frequencies, energy, and vibration? Because you can put in clearing addiction. Clearing addiction. Start to listen to the frequencies. Sometimes you have to listen with earbuds or headphones. Sometimes no. It should tell you. Find little, show more stuff on YouTube if you start to follow and read about it. That will help. where the girl put a hand on the bus rail and then I did not, but honestly, since right. Well, you guys seem like you're not very happy. Maybe you're trolls. I don't know. I don't want to be rude. That's all right. Even I have to be in somewhere. And I didn't ask my angels to protect me from people who want to be whatever. You're who you are right now. That's where you're at. So get a book, Louise Hay. You can heal your life. Right there, if you wish. That will help. I think you can hear it online as an audiobook like that. And you might even maybe go to her website. She's crouched, she's not alive, but she's very, very famous for that book. And in it were symptoms of what you attracted and the affirmation to deal with it and heal. That's a big one. That's a big one. So, this is the information age, and YouTube has a lot of stuff. So I would go Louise Hay, number one, and get her book, You Can Heal Your Life. If you happen to be going out and there's like a Barnes and Nobles near you, you're not committed to buying it if they order it for you or if it's on the shelves. You can take a look at it. And you can go in the back and see blah blah what it has. She also had a little blue I think it's called a little blue book. It was just like a little small blue book about this size, and in it were like just the symptoms in the list. I don't know how much that is. I don't know how you get it. I used to have the You Can Heal Your Life book, but sometimes I listen to the audiobook. It's her whole story kind of a thing. And then in the back it would have but you can find online. Online I think there's a list of how to get to obsessive compulsive, I think would be in there. Just go under O or addictions or whatever. And then you start with those type of affirmations. So if you want to get over it, I think you could. Because all we are is energy. And all that stuff, that problem is stuck. Since we're spiritual beings that got made into matter, it's just stuck. And it's based on a belief that you're holding, whether you know it or not. And you can say, oh, but see that person, and that's how those 3 events, and I went to war, and blah. Yeah, I get you. It's okay. That happened. And the result, because of all that stuff, got stuck in the body. So you can let go of that. But that's up to you. So frequency, energy, vibration. And maybe a movie will help. I don't know. Everyone has a different way in. You're just going to be clear. Even me, I got some things to get over. I'm not going to talk about right now. Although I don't mind saying, I had an operation on my toe yesterday. It was exciting and it hurt a lot. It hurt a lot. I felt like a dog was chewing my toe off right to the bone. It was exciting. It was like a date. I knew I might need it when I went. They told me I could wait, but I figured, well, why wait? It's bothering me now. It's gonna bother me worse. And it had to do with so it was a toe thing, right? So foot is about how you move forward in life. Toes are details, like fingers are details. And it had to do with excuse me. It had to do with kind of trust in moving forward, just trusting my process and really just being like right now, even though I'm running out of my money to live on, I have to be really honest with you. I feel really calm and I feel good and that there's going to be a way. And I did have someone contact me about doing a free mural, and the whole wall of his place is 16 feet high and 35 feet long. I've done a mural. They have scaffolding. I have a projector that I don't know how to use, but I think it's just more for like houses, like regular, 12 feet by 12 feet. I have to see. I have to test it out here. If not, I may have to order a projector because it just means that those other jobs are coming when or if I want them. And this guy was just gonna pay for my gas and he was gonna pay for paints and stuff like that. But I'm gonna be drawing up some things, and if he likes it, fine. If he doesn't, then I drew myself some pictures that I can use for whatever. It's all right. So anyway, mostly I'm about staying light, stay bright. I certainly understand. Oh, you're crying. You're so late. Yeah. You're crying now? I'm sorry you're crying. Well, what's your problem, baby? Why are you definitely suffering? Are you suffering because you can't wear the mask? Are you suffering because you're alone by yourself? Are you suffering because you have a perception that you're no good? Are you suffering because you just don't believe that Trump is going to win? Or maybe you'd rather have Biden win, but you don't really like Biden or Trump, so you don't really care? Or did you discover that we're on flat earth and now you're so upset that we're not on a ball? No, Nothing upsets you. So let's see. Who else can you follow? You know who you would like? Young Pharaoh. Young Pharaoh he's amazing. He takes no shit. I don't know if you guys would get bounced off by his moderators but he doesn't take any shit. He's right on it. He's 26 or 27 years old. He's doing really well. He was one of the first people I listened to going down this rabbit hole because he's done a lot of research. He happens to be black, and he is so amazing. He's like so super smart. Like he should have a job in government and community because he cares about people and doesn't take any crap. And Prime Minister, I like Prime Minister. No, no joke. You can say it as long as it's not dirty. If it's dirty, I'm gonna get you. Things will get you too. No dirty. You and the other guy. Go. But anyway, I just want to come on, stay light, stay bright. So you're in Austin. Where are you, Bat Brave? Are you in the UK? I think you're in the UK. I'm gonna go back and look. Where are you, UK? Maybe you're in UK. Anyway, I think that's all I'm gonna say. I'm kind of rambling. I'm gonna go. I'm going to I have stuff that I cut to go juice. I gotta drink my water here. I've got a good cup to go on that. Be down to 4 glasses. That'll be good. And then I'm gonna create. So I'm gonna keep creating. I'm gonna keep. Yeah, I mean, how are you, lady? Oh, I'm good though. Um, yeah. I think I'm gonna go myself. Good wishes to you. I hope you get over. Just if you're willing. Maybe you're lying. Maybe you're not really sick. But if you are, look up Louise Hay and get her book. Otherwise, follow Young Pharaoh. Check out Mark Atwood. Check out. I'm trying to think who else. I don't know. Who's kick ass? Prime Minister. He'll tell you right off. He's okay. Some things he says I don't agree with, and some things I do. He's got a lot. He's got a lot that he does say that is good. So, happy past birthday, John F. Kennedy Jr. Many of us can't wait till you come out and keep the faith. Both of you, have a nice day. Thank you so much.